Good morning, student. Today is our second revision class of chapter 3. Today I will explain you about the food chain, food web, pyramid and interrelationship between the organisms and types of forest. Now let's start with the food chain. Food chain is the transfer of energy from organism to organism in a linear sequence. This is called the food chain. Suppose this is the plants. This energy level, we all know that plant traps solar energy and makes food, so that it transfers the energy and food from itself to the first consumer. From first consumer, it transfers from the second consumer, from second to third and third to fourth consumer. In this way, energy and nutrient transfers from organism to organism. This sequence is called food chain. And when this food chain becomes complex, because we all know that there are more consumers, there are more rabbit, more deer, no one types of consumer are there. There are different types of consumer. Primary consumer, and in the same way there are different types of secondary consumer. Secondary consumers are carnivores, and in this way a variety of consumers are there. So when this food chain becomes complex, that type of food chain is called food web. Now we all know that as we go higher from plants to quaternary consumer, the number of organisms becomes low. There are number of plants, variety of plants found in our ecosystem, and these plants are eaten by the first consumer, means eaten by the herbivores. The number of herbivores are fewer than the plants. The number of herbivores means first consumers are fewer than the plants, means they are somewhat less than the plants. In this way, number is decreases, and the showing of this level is called food pyramid. We all know that food pyramid is made in this way. This is the first level. Each step of the food chain is called trophic level. This is the first trophic level, second trophic level, third trophic level and fourth trophic level. As we go higher, as we go up in the pyramid, the number of organisms decreases. Means there are variety of food found, variety of plants found in first trophic level, and the number of first consumers are somewhat few less than the green plants, and the second consumer are fewer than the first consumer, first primary consumer. And in the same way, the level of organisms, number of organisms decreases as we go higher in the food pyramid, and this is called food pyramid of number. Means a graphical presentation of number of organisms of food chain is called food pyramid. This is all about the food chain, food web and food pyramid. Now there are interrelationships are also found between the organisms. No organisms can live on or alone in this ecosystem. All organisms are dependent on each other for their survival, and this interrelationship are may be beneficial or maybe. This relationship is of three types. First is symbiosis, second is parasitism and third is predation. Symbiosis relationship is beneficial. In this relationship, both the organisms are benefited from their partners, and parasitism is the relationship which results in harm, so that it is called parasitism. It is made by two types of organism, parasite and host. Host are harmed by the parasite, so that it is called parasitism. And the third one is the predation. In predation, one of the higher animal killed or hunt the lower level of organisms. This is called predation. In this way, symbiosis, the example of symbiosis is lichen. Lichen is the relationship between algae and fungi. In relationship of algae and fungi, algae is green in color, and so that it is able to make food. So it provides food to the fungi, and on the other hand, fungi provide shelter to the algae. In this way, both the partners are benefited by each other. So this is called symbiosis. Now, parasitism. In parasitism, if organism like worm enters in our intestine and it eats or absorbs the digested food, and after some time it makes bad effect in our body. It results in severe pain in our stomach. In this way, our body becomes host and that worm becomes parasite. So our body harmed by that worm, and in this way, this relationship is called parasitism. And predation in the forest, we all know that one of the organisms killed or hunt lower organisms, and this relationship is called predation. If any of the organisms removed, so it results in severe consequences. So it must be very necessary that all the organisms should be present in our ecosystem. In this way, I have completed this relationship. Now we will continue with the types of forest. There are great diversity found in our ecosystem, such as most of them are forest, grassland, mountains, lakes, desert, and these ecosystems are made up of different types of plants and animals. The plants found in these areas are called flora, whereas the animals are called fauna. Now, in your syllabus, types of forest are given. Now, forest is a large area which is covered by the herbs and shrubs and trees. And on the basis of their area, they are classified into 5 categories. First is the coniferous forest. Coniferous forests are found in Himalayan region, in North Indian region. Means coniferous means the plants of these areas are conical in shape in this way. That's why they are called coniferous forest. The pine, deodar type of flora found in this areas, and black bear and wolves types of animals are found in this coniferous forest. Now second is the deciduous forest. Deciduous forest is found in southern and central and lower Himalayan region of India, and teak, sal, this type of plants, and tiger and leopard animals are found in deciduous forest. Now evergreen forest. Evergreen forest are the forests receiving heavy rain, and they are found in Western Ghat, and bamboos types of trees are found in evergreen forest. Now thorn forests are found in dry desert area of India, and camel, rabbits, this type of animals are found in thorn forest. Now last is the mangrove forest. Mangrove forests are found in coastal areas of India, and palm tree are found in such forest, and crocodile, tiger type of animals are found in mangroves. These forests are protected by the government by making national parks and sanctuaries. There are several sanctuaries and national parks are found in India which have responsibility to protect the vegetation and flora and fauna of these forests. In this way, I have completed the revision of chapter 3. In next class, we will continue with the revision of chapter 4. Till then, thank you.